Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wizard's Chest. I am Kyle and it's time for today's, or should I say this week's, toy haul. So I went to GameStop, Target, Walmart, DFW, Vintage Toys, which I think the name has changed. I apologize if I can't remember it correctly, but it's the one in Carrollton off of Rosemead. They had some really good stuff, and I also went to Dallas Vintage Toys. I didn't film that one in my toy hunt, as I told you, but I did get some pretty good shit. Let's see what's in the Wizard's Chest. First off, as I told you last week, I was working on a Kazar figure for X-Men Savage Land, and I got the Namor body. I found an extra knife. You can see that. I'll do a close-up picture at the end of this video, but also I took a head that was from a wrestler, so it's got that 7-inch head, which is why it looks so big, but this is the kind that I wanted. But I did pick up this guy, so so I can pop his head off and put it on this one. Hello, Ruffles. Say hello, Ruffles. Mwah. Oh man, that looks great. Or it's gonna look great as soon as I can get this damn ball joint on his head. Woo! There we go. Oh yeah, much better. Actually, it's a little small, but you know what? He's just been working out in the Savage Land a little bit. So that's going to look pretty good. I need to paint the eyes, obviously, and actually the skin tones match perfectly with the face and his body, so that's awesome. And then I'm going to give him a loincloth all the way around, take off those disgusting serial numbers. This, I filed down, they had those little wings on his heels, so I took those off, and I'm going to sand those down, paint them. It's going to look good. I'm excited about this one. And also because I realized I've never collected WWE figures before, so I thought, just looking at it in the store, I was like, that looks a little big, but I still think it'll fit in. But no, it's 7-inch and too big for what I was going to do with it, which was the Morph character from X-Men. So I will have to find another figure. If you have any suggestions that would make a good Morph figure, then drop them in the suggestions below and I'll take a look. Also, speaking of Dallas Vintage Toys, I picked up some of those Marvel Universe figures, which have the awesome articulation. They're the obviously 3 3/4 inch figures, so I got this one. Wolverine from the X-Force in his gray costume. Looks really good. Good articulation. And I went ahead and picked up another one. This is the son of Wolverine. It's funny because his abs are kind of pooching out. Looks like he's got a little bit of a belly under all those muscles. But this is a really cool figure. I haven't seen this one loose in a really long time. So $6, hell yeah! Very excited to have this one. While these are on my table right here, went ahead and went to Madness Games and Comics and picked up my subscriptions. Here I got number 8 of the Avengers. And I got Green Lanterns. This has been a really good series, so if you're looking for a good DC read, I would suggest that. Ruffles, do you have anything to add so far? No? You're good? Okay. Watched Jurassic World. What was it called? I picked up Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and a lot of people that I know were kind of bagging on this, saying that it wasn't that good, but I thought it to be pretty entertaining. I'm a sucker for dinosaurs, so it's better than Jurassic Park 3, and the graphics were awesome. There were some really sad moments. The only bad thing that I could say about this movie is that the acting was overdone in some scenes. What's her name? Bryce Dallas Howard. Really overacted in some parts, it seemed like, to the point where I was kind of looking around like, is this bitch crazy? But no, she's a great actress, but yeah, that's the only bad thing I have to say, so. But that's the only bad thing I have to say, so. Moving right along. Because of that, I went ahead and picked up Blue. So I was missing him, and I knew I wanted to pick him up. I got the Triceratops that roars. I showed that in the toy haul, and then I got the Jeep and everything. So I'm very excited to have this. The paint job looks really nice. The eyes painted. It's got some articulation. He can open his mouth and stuff, so it's pretty cool. And then he's got this battle damage that you can, if I can find it, pop that down like he got bit. So that's pretty cool. And didn't see this last week, but as soon as I did, I picked it up. This is the car, Yabba Dabba Doo Flintstones, Le Sabertooth 5000. So this is when Fred got his raise and everything, because they were using him as a patsy to do some sort of maniacal thing that's going to lay everybody off. I watched this movie over the weekend, and it still holds up. I'm a sucker for John Goodman. It's one of Rick Moranis' last movies that he did before he retired and took care of his kids, because I think his wife passed away, but I'm rambling right now, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down and show you what else I got. So if you watched my toy hunting video, you know I was looking at the Masters of the Universe figures, and I decided on Slush Head. Good old Slush Head. And I'm pretty sure if I did decide to take him out of the box, you could actually fill up his little apparatus up top, his dome. What do they call that? A helmet, I guess? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, you can put water in it and slush him around. But he looks really cool. Like the colors, like the Space Mutant sticker. Great card art, as usual. So that'll be going on my wall for show. I'll go ahead and get the pop out of the way. I've been playing that new Crash Bandicoot, and I picked up Dr. Neocortex. I already have the regular Crash Bandicoot, and I've actually been really excited because NECA's coming out with additional characters for the Crash Bandicoot line that they did. I picked up the first one that they made, which is really, really great. But yeah, saw this guy, so I wanted to add him to my collection. And NECA, they're coming out with the he's on his scooter, motorized scooter. And I think his jetpack. But I'm ready to get some additional characters like Dr. Neocortex or some of the crazy little side villains that they have along the way when you're playing the game. If you've never played it, it's really, really fun. I suggest it, so. Right on. New Frontier, I picked up a Martian Manhunter, and I love his face. He looks like a happy little Buddha. Martian Manhunter's always been a favorite of mine because of all his abilities. I think if I were to be a superhero, I would want to be Martian Manhunter, except for the fact where he loses his entire family and species on his planet. That sucks, but if you're going to be a superhero, some sacrifices have to be made. Let's see here. So I picked this up at Dallas Vintage Toys. It's got Rocksteady, it's got 3 Foot Clan members, and it's got some sort of diorama piece with sewers and pipes. But it looks really cool. It looks like you can connect them all, and it might come with like little pictures like these, so that'll be a really cool display once I get that set up. La da 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 da. And I finally found Tobias Beckett, a Woody Harrelson figure, finally in my collection. They're using the face print technology on these. The weapons look really great. Great sculpt, great detail on both of them. I like his coat. I like how they have it swept over. I'm going to do a review on this, so I'm going to stop talking about it and get on to the next thing. Woohoo! You'd think I'd had an energy drink today, but I haven't. Then, as soon as I bought the Black Manta last week, and then I, raved about, finally we get a Black Manta, boom, there's another Black Manta. This is from the Aquaman standalone movie that's coming out. I did see that they had Aquaman and Mera, but I just went ahead and picked up Black Manta because the Aquaman and Mera, the faces aren't really on point. There was some bleeding over and stuff. Didn't really take to that, but this looks awesome. I think I'm going to like this more than the DC Essentials, so looks pretty sweet. And then the Build-A-Figure is a Trench Warrior. So I've been reading the Aquaman series in comics for years now, so I am very excited about these figures. I think if I get the Aquaman and Mara, I might just try my hand at painting the faces again. I think that would set it off, because the costumes, their suits, their superhero suits look incredible. So, three more things. I went to the GameStop in my toy hunt, if you saw that, and I picked up this really nice articulated Ash and Pikachu. Ash has 17 points of articulation, and it was only like 12 bucks. So pretty good likeness, and it's good to actually have him, because I have Snorlax and a few other Pokemon, and then I picked up this one. Look how cute Pikachu is sleeping with Ash's hat on. Come on! It's adorable! Alright, so the last thing that I got was also from Dallas Vintage Toys. It's the most expensive thing that I got this week, but it was still a really good price. It is the SH Figuarts Catwoman, portrayed by Anne Hathaway. The articulation on this looks incredible. The figure looks a lot better in person than it did when I saw reviews on it on YouTube and promotional pictures online, so I'm very excited to have her in my collection. More female characters are always welcome, especially sexy ones such as Anne Hathaway. But yeah, pretty cool shit. I hope you enjoyed this week's toy haul. I'm going to include some pictures at the end so you can get a better look at what I was showing you in case the camera didn't pick it up quite well. Please smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, subscribe today. I release new videos practically every day. I might miss one here or there, but they're pretty damn consistent. Other than that, if you have any suggestions for the channel or you want to drop me a line, hit me up on Facebook. I'm at Kyle Snorlax. And other than that, everybody have a great week ahead of them. Bye-bye! Oh, good one, Merlin. Oh, hello there. Thank you for watching. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe today. It's free.